Hello guys, and welcome back to ZeroSpace. A big thanks to Starlance Studios for sponsoring this video. ZeroSpace is out in early access today, so I thought what I would do is jump into a skirmish battle, which you can see in front of you, to show off some of the deeper mechanics of the Protectorate. If you like what you see today, there is a link at the top of the description, which you can click on to check out the game for yourself. During the campaign that I played previously on the channel, we managed to see a reasonable amount of the units, but there is way more to each faction, and I'm hoping to show up all the units of the Protectorate, and we're also going to be up against the Grell. We'll be seeing a lot more of their units as well. So at the start here you can see we can select a hero. We've got Prefect Asta, he was the chap in the campaign. Marv is another choice. We got Mira, who we didn't get a chance to see in the campaign, but she has a sword and shield. And then we have the Chakru hero, which is our mercenary hero. I'm going to go for him because he is pretty cool.
The tides will change.
Look at that bad boy. Oh yeah. So he has a few abilities. He's got a torrent ability, which blasts an enemy with a bit of water. And you can use it on friendlies to heal them as well. You can also do like a wave of healing, like this. And then he can transform into like an earth form. And then he has like a shield that he can put on himself. And he can also roll into a boulder into the enemy, which is pretty cool as well. What we're going to do is we're going to expand quickly here. We're going to get ourselves some commandos to join my hero as we head towards the center of the map. During a skirmish battle, you have these areas on the maps that if you capture, you get extra experience, which allows you to level up and get extra abilities. So you can see here, our first choice will be between Rapid Reconstitution and Battle Hardened. So we can beam up our units back to our base in order to heal them. And we can also get Battle Hardened, which will just increase veterancy gain.
The tides will change. Fearless by nature.
We can do the rolling attack there. And if we switch, we can show you the torrent attack. Well, that's going to be the enemy hero. There are a lot of heroes in this game, as well as a lot of units. There is over 80 playable units, many of which you'll see today. And there's 4 different factions, 6 different mercenary factions, each with their own unique mechanics. We now have our talent available, so you can see we'll probably just go for Battle Hardened for now, just to get extra experience. Let's continue to build up our base, as I should be doing that ASAP. I am going to grab my temples. These are the temples of the Chakru, which basically our mercenary reinforcements. So we're going to go ahead and get those out, as they do have sort of like a timer, which sort of builds up how many of them you can bring in. It's like every 40 seconds you can bring in one of them, and it stacks to like 4 or so. So we want to kind of get them going as soon as possible, but we of course need more supply, so let's just get these supply platforms down. We're going to get some vehicle assemblies. I'm also going to want to keep expanding, so we'll do that. And once we get some more men, we'll go ahead and try and take these side objectives, because there are creeps on the map, sort of neutral faction enemies that you have to clear out on the side objectives, like that, for example. We saw some in the middle already. So we have our commandos. These are your sort of standard infantry units. We have the Bastion, which is the flamethrower unit. Really good against the sort of basic Grell units. And then we've got the Sentinel, which is a ranged unit equipped with a railgun. It does require the research lab, so let's just get that online when we can. You'll have to excuse me a little bit, as I have been messing around a bit with all 4 factions, and there's a lot to take in. But it just goes to show how fleshed out everything really is. We're just going to expand a few times just so that I can bring out units ASAP. So here you can see the mercenary groups ready in like 38 seconds, in 34 seconds, and then we're going to get a choice of Chakru units that we can bring in, and there's also the Chakru like crab here, the Chakru ghost crab. light melee unit which explodes. And then you got the Chakru Clackjaw, which is a heavily armored melee unit. You've got the Chakru Hatun, which is a large melee unit that can create a rift, blocking unit pathing. It's pretty cool.
Reinforcement ready.
We are going to need loads of harvesters because all of this stuff that I'm showing you requires tons of flux. Flux is the purple resource, and you get the blue resource hexite from your bases, so they automatically bring that in.
Ready to
We also have the green one, which is supply on the right hand side, so we just got to make sure we got plenty of these supply platforms hanging about. Supply platforms for the Protectorate can also be upgraded with defenses, so I can put turrets on these, for example, if I would like. Let's get out one of the Titans, and we'll get out some Predators as well. Predators are really cool. They're fast vehicles, and they do extra damage to harvesters. So these are the harvesters. They're currently resourced, or picking up the resource from the flux, and we can use the sort of speedy Predators to go and hunt the enemy ones down. So we have our next talent point. We'll choose Revive. Chakra units revive at their temples. Pretty cool. If we have enough, we can spawn some Chakra Clackjaws. We can also grab some Chakru Hatun. We need the War Foundry for that, apparently. So let's make sure that we get the Mechanical Research Lab, because that is required first. Now in the Research Labs, you can upgrade your units. So here we can upgrade to have extra attack range, for example, on our commandos. The Bastion, we can have like extra splash damage and area of effect, or extra health and armor. I'll probably just do health and armor. And for the Sentinel, we can increase its range if we want to. It's all like little bonuses that you can get that are really handy.
Let me go.
Here are the Predators. We'll go zoom and find some enemies to attack. And here's our Titan, really cool. The Titan looks badass.
Fearless.
These are all the Chakru
Balancing.
guys. We can also get some of these ones out, so let's just get one of each so I can show you all how they work.
Engines prime.
We've just got to go to the pink resources, and if they have enemies here, we can kill them. So these are the gatherers, for example, of the enemy AI, and they're using them to gather
Time to go.
resources.
Speeding up. Engine's good.
Oh, they just abducted one of my units there. Alright, let's have a look at these guys. So we have some Chakru warriors. Really cool, they're nice and speedy. We got the Chakru cultists. These guys can sort of heal your units. And then we got the Chakru rageborn. I'm not entirely sure what they do. Slams the ground every 4th attack, damaging and slowing enemy units. Well, we're going to see that in action shortly. Blast him with the water there. Take him out. That gives us some extra experience. Very nice. Let's go take this tower. Okay, we can also bring out Hellfires, so let's do that now, since we have the Mechanical Research Lab, and we'll upgrade the Titan so that it has a jetpack ability, which is pretty cool. We've got the Mechanical Research Lab going to want to pick up a War Foundry, so we'll go ahead and do that.
Victory is coming.
And the War Foundries will allow us to spawn our best units. Let's just keep pumping out more commandos in the meantime.
Talent available.
Okay, so you see our next talents available, so we can get reinforcements, which brings in like a reinforcement ability, or we can do an airstrike ability, which deals damage. We saw the airstrike in the campaign. I think we saw the reinforcements too. But we'll grab the reinforcements because this allows you to bring down some infantry. So they have to be close to the base to do that. So I've placed it here. So that's going to bring in some of the sentinels, and we can bring in maybe some more bastions if we want.
Commencing bombardment.
Our fire blades, they can go stationary to increase their range. What was that? Oh, cool.
I'm ready to go in.
Deploying missile barrage.
I do have the AI on like I think it's called adaptive difficulty, just so that we can have time to show this off, because normal and beyond things get pretty ridiculous. But there's like a nightmare difficulty up to +5 as well. I imagine when people really get to grips with this game and get on board with the micro, it's going to be crazy. Alright, let's get some of these other ones out. So we'll get a Chakru Hatun. There it is, nice big boy. And we can get some ghost crabs.
If it exists, it'll burn.
You can see those in action. And we can also start taking out a Juggernaut, maybe a Cyclops as well there. So the Juggernaut is a heavy tank that gains thermal charge as it attacks. Heat can be vented to deal area damage. And then the Cyclops is a fast tank equipped with long-range laser that deals more damage as it fires, deals bonus damage to heavy targets. We are going to want to make sure we build more supply. Just do that. I find building units and building buildings actually quite intuitive once you start learning the keybinds. These little ghost crabs, go find something to attack. So as you see, when they attack, they just explode. It's pretty cool. Oh, they've got one of their flying behemoths. I'm gonna take that out. Chakru warrior engaging it from the ground. Get some extra damage and range from our talent. And here comes the Juggernaut. And they have something engaging us over here. I like these guys, the Chakru Raidborn. I will just send a nice healing wave here. You'll see that it heals up our infantry quite nicely. Is our Hellfire, providing nice range damage.
This mobile weapons platform is ready. What can I do?
They're doing their own attack there with the Reaver. That's where we do like a charge attack. Pretty cool. I'm gonna head back to the center here because we're kind of overextending a little bit. I haven't really been building too many units. Now what you really want to do in this game, I have found, is you want to have like so many production buildings, because the more production buildings you have, obviously the quicker you can reinforce your units, and production units have like a cap on how much you can sort of queue up things. So you do need to be careful with that. Like the barracks can only have like 5 units queued, for example, and the assembly plants I think are also capped as well. Yeah, 5. So you do need to be kind of cautious about how you allocate your units. So there's a Cyclops. Let's go see these in action.
There's nothing to fear now.
These units are a little bit small to really see the full effect of these.
The tide will change.
Okay, cool. And of course we can upgrade these as well, so we can upgrade the Juggernaut, allows the Juggernaut to move while incineration protocol is active, so we can do that. And then you can see here that the bar is full now, So if we're like in the middle of units, we can activate that, and it will do lots of damage. Let's get Sol Invictus. This is a cool cooldown that we can bring. Gives us a big mech. When he runs out of health, he just explodes. Pretty cool. Like a temporary unit that's like unstable. There you go, there's the incineration protocol. So if it gets surrounded, you can just vent. Mobile discharge is going to be ready soon. So we'll be able to do that on the move, which would be nice. Oh, he just exploded. Sorry, I messed up. And let's bring down some reinforcements. Oh yeah, I've got to do it in the boys. Do more of these just to hold our front line.
They picked the wrong fight. Things just got serious. Weapons ready.
I like how you have shortcuts just to like select all and stuff in the bottom left, and like if you just press spacebar, it selects your entire army, and you can just consolidate your forces like on a whim, which is kind of nice. We can also like make sure that we're using our mercenaries, for example, as well, to have all of them come in.
There's nothing to fear now. LT, move in.
We're going to continue riding through the base though. Make sure to continue upgrading my units as we go. We get more missiles and missile speed for the Hellfire, which is nice. We can also get the Strider, which I haven't built yet. You have to build the Striders. Saw one of these in the campaign. We'll make sure to get one of those in. I will need to actually get some more Harvesters because it's got to the point now where we've used up a lot of the flux nearby.
Expediting pacification.
Now I can just burn away. Get right into the middle of the enemy with that. She does a decent amount of damage.
I am ready to assist.
Rolling out. We'll get over there.
We'll do the healing wave. Very nice. Here's our next wave of units. We're relying quite a lot on the mercenary units in this case. And looks like the talents also change, obviously, based on your choices here. We can get another Sol Invictus down here, actually. Chakra buff, so plus 25% damage and healing for Chakra ability. Very cool. We can also put protective shields on our units. I haven't been doing that. You see this like energy gain on the left. You can use that to give your units shields, so I can use that energy to give them shields if I want. And we can also, of course, use the beam up ability to take units back home, like that. And they heal up when you do that as well. So if you get in a bit of a pickle, you can take your units out of combat. We're going to want to probably get this out of the way of our units, because that's going to be pretty bad.
On the move.
It's pretty cool though. I like it a lot.
We'll finish what they start. Well, now they made us mad.
More damage there. Very nice. Our base looking good. I think I've shown off all of the units. Commando, Bastion, Sentinel. Predator, Titan, Hellfire. We got the Chakra units in there.
Armor is failing.
And yeah, Cyclops Juggernaut. There it is. We do also have the Skydocks, actually. I haven't shown the air units. You need to have Skydocks in order to use that one ability that I was showing earlier. That would have been the other one I could have chosen instead of reinforcements. Protectorate don't have like the coolest air units. I think the coolest air units are maybe the Growl. The new Zol units are pretty awesome as well in the air. You see, the more harvesters you need, the further out you got to go, and as the game goes on, more stuff requires flux, so it becomes a bit of an issue in the late game. Like running through here, taking out all of the Grell buildings slowly but surely. Alright, so we can grab some Iron Wings. Let's just do that. And we can also grab some Haulers. So Haulers are like transports that can also heal biological units that are inside. And they can also like go on the ground to heal nearby units. Also just get Griffins. So Griffins are airships that repair, which is cool.
Hang on, we got it.
The main thing that you'll be fighting over generally is the flux, and killing harvesters is going to be super important for playing the economy game.
Juggernaut throwing it down in the center roll. We hear ya. This is the line.
I really like the design of the Growl. I mean, I like the design of the Protectorate as well. They look cool. Yeah, as these guys are getting killed, they're respawning at the temple. Some more guys in.
Bird's eye of the AO.
Right, here we have our Iron Wings engaging the Behemoth.
Initiating missile strike.
Talent available.
Okay, we've managed to get to the last one. So resource control towers generate Hexite and Flux, or power control, they can generate faction power. We'll just do resource control. That being said, we might want to actually control some of the towers here for that to take effect.
We're go green.
Controlling the towers throughout the game is also very important, as you can see, because getting to like the last one and then these giving us Hexite and Flux is absolutely huge. 3+7+7 just like adds quite a lot to the income that you're getting from your base, as well as of course the harvesters.
Green across the board, bird is good to go.
Reinforcement ready.
These Chakra warriors running forwards like that is really cool.
Ready to strike.
Whole nother base up there. AI constantly expanding. The Griffins are gonna fix up our boys and keep them online. Nice. I like the way you can give shields to basically anything. Cool.
Who do you need incinerate?
Oh, here's our Strider.
Keep our troops safe.
So in siege mode, it basically grants armor and damage to nearby units,
Move it.
but it can't move.
Next
So
stop,
you can basically walk up to the enemy and then go into siege mode. Looks like the AI has given up as we've taken out the last of their bases, and there it is. So in the end, yeah, pretty successful battle there, showing off the Protectorate forces. The game, yeah, as I mentioned, it gets very, very difficult on the harder difficulties, and I think it's going to be a really, really fun one to challenge yourself. There's also like a survival mode that I think is really fun. You can sort of like co-op against AI, and there's a whole galactic war thing that's co-op versus AI as well. So I think there's a lot of co-op versus AI. The game, like, kind of on the surface looks like kind of overwhelming. The control system's like gonna sort of favor a lot of APM. But I would say, like, definitely give it a go. And I think, like, yeah, the co-op stuff's going to be really, really fun regardless. So, you know, you're not going to have to, like, play all competitive. And I think, honestly, like, the devs are kind of really supporting the co-op side of things in this game. So it's definitely worth checking out. Of course, the campaign's awesome. I'm looking forward to playing more of that for sure. And I'll probably have that on the channel. But in the meantime, just a reminder that ZeroSpace has gone out into early access today, so definitely make sure to click the link in the description to check it out. Massive thanks again to Starlight Studios for sponsoring this video. Definitely going to be playing more of ZeroSpace in my own time. I think it's a really cool game that I'm definitely going to be playing more of. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.